I mean, we got to look good.
Okay.
We can't have this up here like.
I'll leave it up to you.
It's so. Well, are you gonna be able to hear me down here?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we're gonna stick it right.
All right, that'll work. That'll work.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Lord, this here new technology. Let me see. Okay, squeeze it.
My name is Irene Baker. I started out teaching at Rocky Point School, and I've taught 8th grade math and algebra for 34 years.
I'm Cheryl Beatty. I am a native of Burgaw, so therefore I am a Burgundian. I've lived here for 69 years, almost 70 years. I taught at Burgaw Middle School. I taught at Pender High School. I taught at Heidi Trask High School, and I retired from Heidi Trask in 2006.
It's unbelievable, and the technology that goes with it is just mind-blowing to me. And I am so glad that I'm not in it anymore, because I don't believe I could work the technology that these wonderful teachers use now to reach all these children with all these different learning styles.
And I loved my students. I still love my students. They still overwhelm me with love. And I think that is the biggest problem. You have to love those children. You have to love those people. You have to love those parents. And you have to treat them as though they are humans, you know. You cannot just tell them, you know, well, I'm here to do this and you're here to do that. Yes, you know. But I just love them, and I still do. And I always will.
Get your thoughts on this.
Some people
That's
just care
my
about you
boy.
different. I didn't expect this one.
Come on, tell me.
All right, let me get right here. Miss Beatty cared about you
Oh, Lordy.
as a whole person. Wasn't necessarily academics. She was one that made sure you were on track. Kept her expectations super high and made sure you maintained.
Miss Baker made learning fun. She taught us how to do math, but it was a fun way of doing math, a way that all of us wanted to participate. She had a great sense of humor and would show that also while she was teaching, and we all just enjoyed being in her classroom.
She was one of those teachers who definitely took time out to pull you aside individually to let you know whether you were doing something right or doing something wrong. And she also took the time to pull me in particular aside to let me know, regardless of what was going on around me, regardless of what I had and what I didn't have, that I would make it. So I would never forget that day. She said, little girl, your smile and your kindness is going to take you a long way. And I kept that in my mind, like throughout the rest of course, high school, just throughout life. And anytime something positive happened in my life, I reflect back on that moment.
I think one of the things I remember the most about Miss Baker is that she was reasonable. So in middle school, you know, we all felt like things were, you know, we were changing so much and it was crazy and kids were trying to show off who they were. And Miss Baker always, she was just a voice of reason, and she just kept things sort of steady and calm. And I really appreciated that about her.
What stands out about Miss Beatty is that first, I never had her as a teacher. My best friend at the time, my senior year of high school, she had a yearbook. And Miss Beatty, I would wait for my friend, Miss Beatty, be like, come on here, girl, and help. So I helped her with the yearbook. And she gave me a shout out my senior year. And I thought that was so cool because, again, she was not my teacher. So later I had a job with the homeless movement where I became site coordinator, and she was over the finances. And she would hang out with us, she would talk to us. I just thought she was like the coolest woman. And I want I want students to see that about me. Like, I'm a cool person, you don't have to have me, but there was a level of respect that we had for her.
She was always like an even keel. Like, really, I never remember her raising her voice. She was just, I don't know, she taught me to love math. And I really do love math, even to this day. She also taught me the nines trick for the multiplication years ago. So, and I still use it. When I'm helping kids, I teach them.
Thank you. Oh my Lord. You all are not right.
That's so sweet. They're talking about looking up to me. I looked up to Betty Futch. That's who I looked up to. And tried to emulate, and Brenda Reichenbach. Oh, you all.
Oh, Miss Baker.
Hey, Stacy. Wow. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. What in the world? You're gorgeous.
Hi.
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine.
So good to see you. And I can't be crying like this. I'm too cool.
Of course you are.
Certainly, when we were asked to say some kind words about you, we had a bunch to say.
You're so sweet.
You're so
I'm just-
sweet.
Oh,
Yes.
And you still remember the nines.
I do.